Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Sun Bowls Club, where we are streaming the final group games in the Titan Wealth European Mixed Pairs Championships. Our featured game this session is England's Annie Dunham and Dominic McVitie against the Netherlands' Saskia Schaft and Jan Reinders. Is that how you would pronounce? How's your?
Well, my Dutch isn't so good either, Keris. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I think it's Reinders, but I'm not sure.
There we are.
Either way, Netherlands versus England is the easiest way of starting. And before we go too far, Keris, Annie has asked us to give a big shout out to her two boys who are hopefully watching from home. So a big hello to Rory and Leo, who are proudly watching or tuning in to watch Mummy play. And just in case they're not on now, Keris, we'll do it again at the beginning of the second set, just to make sure that they've definitely caught it. But
that's great. So England have won this group already with 19 points. They've been a formidable pair in their group.
A very formidable pair, led by a formidable team manager.
They've won 9 out of 10 sets played so far, only losing one set to the host Jersey, and have amassed a healthy 76 shot difference.
Yeah, they've looked pretty unstoppable at times, Keris. A loose end from Annie there by her standards. When she played this rink yesterday on the live stream, she was phenomenal against her opposing leads. She's just wrapping them around the jack for fun. To be fair to him, I have seen Dominic do a lot more work in the other games. He was required to save the tiebreak against Jersey when Jersey took the set off them. Skip Graham Lemonnier played a brilliant bowl and finished 18 inches in front of the jack. And along came Dom, who drew 12 inches in front of the jack, and unfortunately Graham could just not shift it. But we can see here that Netherlands, Jans is holding at least one shot there, Keris. I'm not sure if the back bowl's slightly too far behind.
Possibly close for second there.
At this point in time.
Great line from Dom there. Not quite sure he's making the trip.
So for those of you who haven't tuned in the other games, the rinks are much further over today. The rink markings are much further over today than they were yesterday. And as a result, we sort of see the rink play backwards. We've got not a straight side down the ditch hand, but a narrower side than it was yesterday. But the forehand, the inside hand, is swinging considerably more and getting some finish. So the viewers would have got bored of me yesterday telling everyone that players are playing the wrong hand. Today the right hand really is either, although it looked from the previous game that the inside line, particularly coming down, the inside hand coming down, was far more reliable to find centre. So it'd be interesting to see which hands these superstars pick.
Yeah, and Saskia is something of a superstar in the Netherlands. She's a member of the Almere Bowls Club. She's got several Dutch championships to her name: singles pairs, mixed pairs, triples and fours. She was runner-up in the Champions in New Zealand. She's a bronze Atlantic Championship medal winner.
Yeah, that's a good ball from Dom if he misses his own. Yeah, third time lucky for Dom there.
She's also got European Championship medals to her name. A silver when the event was held in Israel.
Yes, she's been ever present in the Netherlands team for a long time, Keris. Lovely, two lovely people really. Very quiet nature, very quiet demeanour, go about their business on the bowl screen, and have, as you said, have collected their fair share of wins over the years.
Yeah, so far this event, the Netherlands, they're currently in 4th place in their group. They lost to the host Jersey on a tie-break. Just bowed out to Switzerland on a tie-break. Lost to Israel. They beat France. And tie-break seems to be word of their championship. They lost to Guernsey on a tie-break in the previous game. Israel, of course, are in second place in the group on 13 points, followed by the Netherlands on 9, and Switzerland are just behind them in 4th. So really, it is all to play for the 2nd, 3rd and 4th place positions.
Yeah, and that's exactly in the spirit of this competition what Bowls Europe are hoping to promote, really, and a chance for everyone in the final game to be going through. Well, nearly everyone in the final game to be going through. Annie just coming up 4 feet short of their first bowl. Jans has replied, playing the other hand, and got to Jack Eye. Good opening bowl from him there. Two very different delivery styles. And he just overcooked this one and saying sorry to Dom. Dom not accepting the apology and saying very good. Jans has held his hand up this time to indicate that he's tight. That side can punish you if you are tight. It'll punish you even more if you catch the short England bowl like that, unfortunately, but it's not gone far enough for shot. Annie this time, well, I think she's on a cracking road. And just on the wrong side of that orange bowl, but a great effort. The green was running quicker this morning, Keris, compared to the last few days, until the last session when
rain shower.
Yes, we had several rain showers that had us darting for waterproofing on the commentating table here. Another great effort there from Jans, just pulling up slightly too soon.
We talk about how everything lies on this final session games. The other group, Wales, Turkey and Spain, couldn't really be closer at the top. They're all on 15 points. Wales are currently playing Turkey and Spain are playing Cyprus. So really is a win-win for all those games. And really, depending on the results, it's too hard to call the connotations of if Spain beats Cyprus, if Cyprus beats Spain, if Wales beat Turkey, if Turkey beat Wales.
Well, I think we'll make a deal right now, Keris. I'll let you keep an eye on the outcomes and I'll concentrate on the cameras because you've confused me already with that one. I'll let you use your crystal ball.
It's a Super Saturday of Bowls here at Sun Bowls Club. And it's going right down to the wire. We've got BBC Radio Guernsey, Jersey's Richard Collinson in the house this afternoon. He's doing 4 live broadcasts with us this afternoon. So a great opportunity to promote the sport of bowls.
Local media have really helped us step up. We've had the local television down as well as local radio.
We did a great feature on ITV Jersey on Monday with the under 25s.
Dom having a little run at that and just going underneath. Jens asking Saskia to change hands. This is not an easy shot for Saskia because it does just hang if you go too wide on this hand going down. Be interesting to see how she does it. I think you're going to see that bowl stick on the outside line.
Not giving her anything, is it?
No, it will move if you're under the line. It holds if you're outside the line. It's a typical outdoor rink, but that side is harder than others. Dom this time is a bit more positive.
He's close here.
And he's got the wrong bowl out for him, unfortunately. I think that leaves Netherlands with 2, allowing Saskia to move back to what is her forehand. Saskia, of course, being left-handed, and as you pointed out, Keris, one of only 2 countries that are having the lady or the female as the skip.
Yes, indeed. The other one being France.
Well, it's difficult to tell from here whether that's in or not.
So to update our viewers, the sets, it's 2 sets of 7 ends with a 1 end tie break. If the jack goes dead, it's re-spotted on the tee, and there is a maximum 2-hour time limit. But so far, Greg, we haven't troubled.
No,
The
not at
time
all.
limit.
The under 25 singles very
They were
much
super speedy.
49 minutes to an hour and 10. That was, I think the quickest was 49 minutes that we
Yep.
streamed. That was the semi-final. The longest was an hour and 10, but that did go to a tie break. So play is certainly not messing around here in this format. The pairs is taking longer. You'd expect that. There's a few more visits to the head. There's more bowls. There's the changeover times, etc.
Annie and Dom are the reigning English Indoor Bowling Association Mixed Pairs champions. Dom is also the current World Bowls Indoor Championship Mixed Pairs champion, in which he played with Emily Koenig up in Aberdeen in April. So he's bidding for a hat-trick of mixed pairs titles.
Sure, there's a nickname in there for him somewhere. Keres, we've got a bit of time to come up with that. Great opening start from the Netherlands lead here. Little trail with the jack as well. The local Jersey crowd starting to trust it may not rain this afternoon, and they're just wrapping up against the wind and starting to fill into the clubhouse, which is good.
Yeah, there's a nice crowd here, enjoying the facilities here at Sun Bowls Club. We've been treated like royalty by the club members. Nothing's too much trouble. Great hospitality.
No, and once again a big shout out to the kitchen and the bar staff in particular. They've put some long shifts in this week with demanding orders and schedules.
I was just talking to Kevin before I came out, and his words to me were buzzing. Everyone is buzzing here, which is great to hear.
Yes, absolutely. Also,
after 6 long days,
he may well have been talking about his chips. I think they were they were buzzing in the kitchen as well. But
no, it's been great, and the markers and umpires too. They've done sterling work.
Yes, it's been a baptism of fire for some of these local umpires. I haven't only got
this time
qualified
last
last
some
week.
of them hadn't
Yeah,
even qualified,
absolutely.
had they?
Yeah, no, Alan Thornhill in Jersey last week qualifying them, but it's actually a very warming sight for us here in Jersey, Keres. We've struggled for a long time for umpires. Alan's approach, or I think the new approach to the umpire coaching, has certainly changed people's hearts and minds on it. So for Jersey to be able to put out 3 umpires per session every session this week is a real turning point for us. So congratulations to all of those who have qualified, and we look forward to abusing your services going forwards.
Yeah, one of them is under 25 representative Megan Kivlin. She played in the championship earlier in the week with Taylor Grecian, and has been back since Thursday umpiring. So she's had a busy week on and off the green. So without volunteers like that, our sport wouldn't be possible, would it, Greg?
No, not at all.
And,
Dom just diving
thanks
under.
to you and Ross, you've done a top job with the streaming as well.
Well, we're happy.
Battling the weather.
Like we said before, Keres, we don't pretend to be experts. This is the first time anything's been live streamed from Jersey, so it has been a bit of a learning curve for us as well. We don't pretend it's gone absolutely flawlessly, but we're very happy with what we've been able to do. I know some of the comments were it'd be nice to have cameras in the centre, and I absolutely agree with you. Next time we do this, there will be cameras in the centre. I promise.
But it's been great to have some of the players join us for commentary to get their perspective, tell their bowl stories.
No, it's been fascinating to share the table. It's share
great.
the table with a variety of people. It's good that everyone is so willing to get involved.
Absolutely.
Saskia just using
off
the
bowl
ball. That leaves Netherlands line a couple. There's a bit of a squint there from Annie. Yeah, the jack. Big ball coming up from Dominic. He's not played anything ridiculous, but I do think he's on a slightly tight line, but he could if he doesn't get the gap. That's a very good bowl.
Well played, Dom.
Very good bowl. Pains me to say it. but it's a very good ball.
Picking up the shots.
And indeed it was. And indeed it was one. You can hear the
2-2
home
going into
crowd.
the third end.
You can hear the home crowd starting to exercise their lungs. Local competitors Sally and Graham haven't enjoyed the best of results in this championship. They've tried their hearts out. They won the right to qualify for this competition. Graham there playing a brilliant shot to remove the jack from Ruti Galor's 2 bowls against Israel, and before the home crowd had stopped clapping it, Danny from Israel had smacked Graham's out the head. So little
This bowl's a
unfortunate there.
toucher in the ditch. I think Sally indicated they're 1 down.
Yeah, fortunately the toucher in the ditch is live there to keep it to a low. Graham doesn't like it. Can see why. Better start here from Annie. She's just in front of the jack. And Jens is definitely playing with orange bowls, but has sent a green bowl down.
Just bear with us while they
Yeah, there's going to be
replace
a quick
the bowl.
swap of the bowls. As my team manager would have said, concentrate.
I think the umpire's just coming on, is she, to adjudicate the position of the bowl?
Yeah, while they do that, just a quick reminder that the live scores are being kept up to date on bowlseurope.com. Jock and Robert doing a grand job of keeping them all up to date.
We also have a photo gallery on the website as well as on our Facebook page, so please check them out. Please give our Facebook page a like too, Bowls Europe. Keep up to date with all the news on and off the green. Annie looks on track here again.
Just gone behind, but nothing
Never
wrong with
wasted.
that. Jens does have an orange bowl in his hand this time, so a vast improvement on the previous delivery. And I think it's fair to say, Keris, he's much better when he plays with his own bowls. Look at this. Just past the jack, but it was close. Annie again on a pretty decent line. Pace looks much better this time. Just has to get down.
Yeah, she's in.
Yeah, she has played a lovely bowl. They're still there to rest for Jens. He's probably going to look back on this and realise I've said his name wrong for the entire. I think if I zoom in I might be able to tell. I have zoomed in and still can't tell.
Just looking across the board. Jersey are 2-1 up against Israel after 3 ends. Ireland, defending champions, Zoe Stratton, Stephen Kirkwood. They've taken a 3-0 lead against the Isle of Man after 3. They're currently sitting in 4th in their group, but obviously with the top 3 so close, Wales, Turkey and Spain, they're looking to move up the table depending on what happens.
Yes, Ireland have had the live streaming twice and believe it's a jinx for them, I'm afraid, Keris. That's twice that they've been on Rink 1 on 2 different marks.
I don't think Rink 1 is going to be their favourite green.
No,
on,
I think next year when Neil brings his test squad over, if Neil brings his test squad over and they come back to the Sun, that we'll play them on Rink 1 as much as we can so they're ready for the next tournament.
Switzerland are 5-0 up against Guernsey, and Wales are dominating 7-0 against Turkey.
Saskia just clipping Jens' short bowl on the way down there. That's Dominic to change his hand. He's just a bowl under the line with perfect pace. England are holding a couple, I think.
Definitely looks like 2. Not sure on the measure for 3rd. Annie's looks more jack high.
Saskia, I think, has just overcooked this
Overplayed
one.
it.
Yeah, you'll see it go running through there. I'll zoom back out a little bit so that you can see the wide ahead. Dominic just wanting to go a bowl higher if he can without getting caught on the track. Oh, he's certainly in the area if he's down the slope. He needs good
They're
weight
looking
from
good
here.
here. That's a good
He's
place
asking
there.
for it to woe. It has. Sandy, the formidable manager, has clapped it.
It's a good bill, whatever, Greg.
Saskia just examining the head and telling Jen she thinks she has more chances on the other side. I don't really think it matters what hand you play this on at the moment, Keris. It's just got to be a positive bowl, land one of the England bowls.
Yeah, she's
Trail
got
the
bills
jack,
to rest
do
on
well.
there.
I appreciate that it's famous last words, but she shouldn't. She would struggle, like you would think, to be worse off. There is a chance if that orange bowl goes out the head that you bring another one in potentially, but fortune favours the brave. Or at least that's what I tell myself before I try a hopeless drive. She's sticking on the backhand. Oh, well. Just needs to bend. Just needs to bend. She's
got less
just
weight this time and
slightly
it's still not.
overweight. It was a great bowl. Jens claps it. It was a great effort of the draw. It still looks like 3 England shots to me. 2 turned out. 3 turned out, and they're looking at more.
Could possibly be. Oh, 4. 4.
4 has been turned out. Wow, I
Big
didn't see
4
the
for
4th.
England there on the 4th end, taking a 6-2 lead.
Yeah, Saskia was unlucky there. She played
She
a
played
good
a lot
final
less weight
bowl.
with a
Yeah, just
4th
was
bowl. She
hoping
did
to cut it
adjust.
down.
Just for viewers, the other game we didn't give you the score. I couldn't quite see the scoreboard. Spain have taken a 6-0 lead against Cyprus, playing the 4th end.
Rory and Leo will be delighted with the 4 that Mum's just picked up there. The thick Welsh accent of Emma Gittins heralding across the green from rink 7, announcing that Wales are holding 3, so that would leave Turkey's qualifying chances in jeopardy if they can't squeeze a result there. It's a good opening bowl from Annie. She's not that far off that.
Ozkan, of course, from Turkey. He's had a busy week. He was here as team manager for their 2 junior participants in the under-25 singles.
Yes, before flying them back to Heathrow.
He did.
To fly back to Jersey the next morning to compete in the mixed pairs, which is true dedication to the cause.
Definitely, and he flies home quickly, I think tomorrow or Monday, and then straight out to Australia for the World Bowls Champion of Champions.
Another great bowl from Annie there. You can see it perhaps a little better on this angle instead. Jens will just be looking to try and put a yard on. I think he's just overcooked that line and he's still not quite reaching.
And he's sticking with her hand. Add another.
Sun's just gone behind the clouds, Keris, and it's a little nippier. Good news is it's still dry. If Annie gets her own bowl.
Yeah, well played, Annie.
Oh, she's played that nicely.
I have to say, Greg, it's not as cold as it has been.
No, we are trying, Keris, I promise you, we are trying. We've been on at the Met Office every day seeing if we can change our fortunes, and I'm afraid they've laughed at us most of the time, but we did try. Dominic be going first. He's bowling into a very favourable head after all the hard work of Annie there.
I'm on a line here.
He's just under on the line. He's trying to be cheeky, Keris. Trying to be cheeky.
Dom never.
He's just having a word with Sandy, the manager, say, I just can't get that hand, Sandy, I just can't get that hand. And Sandy's looking at him and saying, yep, I can see that. Sandy, with all her years of international bowls, every single player that's been on the commentary box from England this trip, from Millie,
careful.
Jens is in the ditch, from Millie to Lloyd to Dominic, have all said what a comfort it is to have Sandy behind the head.
Great ambassador for bowls on and off the green.
Absolutely,
Great
always
friend to many.
always
around
there
the
with a
world.
smile and fiercely
extremely-
supportive of her team.
Extremely successful bowler in her own right. Of course, Lloyd Milligan and Millie Tuck, the two English representatives, along with our under 25 winner Danny Stevenson, silver medalist Daniel Spratt, Megan Sprout. They've all headed up to air. Back in action for the British Bowls under 25 championships this weekend.
Oh,
Non-stop bowls this week for the juniors as the outdoor season comes to a close.
yeah, I was having a quick look at the results from the last session, Keris, and I can see that this week's runner-up in the under-25 singles, Daniel Spratt, has managed to beat my mate from Hampshire, who's bowling up in Scotland in the last game by a solitary couple of shots there. Well, not solitary couple of shots, just by the 2 shots. So Wales 10-0 up on Turkey after 4 ends, and Emma Gittins has 3 bowls within 8 inches of the jack on that far side. So Wales are currently loving life. England, having just picked up a 4, are threatening to do something very similar here, although Dom's
Just locked on
tried
to
to
an
give a
outside bowl.
bit of a helping hand to Saskia. You can see here the state of the head a little bit more. The middle bowl, the darker green bowl of the 3 there, is a Netherlands bowl, the orange ones as well, but the 3 red that are there, and it looks like at least one of Dom's bowls beats both of those. England definitely holding a 3. I'm going to call it and say I think it's a 4 from here, Keris, which probably means it isn't. Although it was pleasing to see Ross and Emma call completely the wrong shot this morning as well, so it just goes to show that it's a little harder
I
than
think
it
they
looks.
both enjoyed their time in the commentary box. Greg?
Yes,
There were some great conversations.
once Emma had warmed up and Ross had slowed down, I think I think it's fair to say they both had enjoyed their time. Both of them were very complimentary about both the competition and the club
They
facilities
certainly
that we
were,
have here, and I'm very grateful for them for that. As Ross pointed out, I didn't have them under gunpoint. I hadn't bribed them to say anything nice. It was pleasing that they came out with that by themselves, and I know for all the members that have put all the time in to do this, hearing it from the players as well,
Really does make their time
really
worthwhile,
does
doesn't
make it
Yeah.
worthwhile, absolutely. And
England picking up a 2 there, extend their lead 8-2. Emma, of course, is also heading out to Australia next week. Support her partner Carl Wood. He's the Welsh representative in the men's singles. Ross was a bronze medalist in the event last year.
yes, I thought it was a bit of a banana skin question that Emma asked Ross in the commentary box to say, does he find it harder or easier to play with his partner? And Ross gave a very diplomatic answer, and then tried to turn it round and remind Emma that she has to play with Carl as well. So
Yeah.
it was, I could see what the game was for sure. Who could get the other into the most trouble?
Yeah, Emma and Carl there won the Welsh mixed pairs. year before last.
Both
Ross and
fantastic
Sarah
players in their own
made
right.
a appearance at Potters year before last as well, I believe. They qualified as the Welsh qualifiers, and of course qualifiers for the World Bowls Tour events for the World Indoor Bowls Championships. They'll be taking place in the next couple of weeks. Scottish International Open up at West Lothian takes place the middle of October as the first WBT event of the new season. As well as Potters then follows the UK Open in March at Cambridge Chesterton. So that holds a couple of new events, a couple of new competitions within that event as well, which will be coming up. So it's a busy time for everyone.
Dominic asked Annie to change hand with her final bowl. It hasn't quite worked out for her. Just lost the weight.
Holding two there.
Dom presumably saving the best hand for himself. He's really good at. Oh, he did nibble. I did get a bite there, ladies and gentlemen. I did get a bite there.
Right,
I'm very pleased to report that time I succeeded.
He's beaming, shaking his head.
I'll be getting told off by Sandy for distracting her players, but a little bit of banter never hurt anyone.
No, I think he's in the count there.
Yeah, it's a good opening start. It's just again trying to find that line that seems to be very difficult out there today on that hand.
Don't know how much the wind is affecting the bowls. Would it rattle through the gate there to our left?
Would be handy if.
I know the viewers can't see that, but it's a little bit exposed there.
Switzerland have gone 11-0 up on Guernsey after 5 ends, Keris, in that first set over there. That's a really good ball.
So that could put them in the driving seat, to be honest, Greg. Netherlands losing here. Israel and Jersey, it is very close.
It was until Jersey dropped to 5, I'm afraid, Keris. Graham LeMonnier has managed to slip through the gap between those 5 bowls twice. Ireland and the Isle of Man all square after 5 ends. But the jack is in Zoe's hand, so Ireland have obviously won that end. Dominic just having a quick wing at it again by the looks of things. Sat in the commentary box yesterday and said, if you're not sure about what to do, just hit it and hope, Greg. Hit it and hope. There you go. So there you go, Keris. From an England international, hit it and hope. So hope to all club bowlers around the country and Europe at this point in time. When you're unsure of your shot selection, channel your inner Dominic. Saskia changing hand with the last.
I'm not quite sure if she's going to make the journey on the wider hand there.
Dominic just having a little bit of interaction with the local supporters.
3 down.
3.
So 11-2. Ooh. Annie just checking there. Could be 4. She's going to measure. I think it's 4.
It does look like it's 4. The tape didn't stretch as far as the orange bowl.
Yeah, 4 it is.
2 big counts of 4 for England in this game. Commanding 10-shot lead again. Very easy to see why, Keris, that they are at the top of this group.
So the semi-finals will take place tomorrow morning at 9 AM, followed by the final at 12.
Yes, let's hope that
Whilst we'll be streaming, if you are local to Jersey, it'd be great if you could come down and support the
absolutely,
players.
absolutely. I'm hoping, Keris, that the weather forecast does not come true for tomorrow morning. It's not forecast to be a pleasant Jersey summer's morning, that's for sure.
No, I'm sure we'll all keep our fingers crossed tonight.
Obviously, Annie just trickle past the jack. I think it's time I put my jacket on, Keris. Still a little nippy under this umbrella.
Interestingly, looking across the board there, we've got Wales 11-0 up against Turkey, Switzerland 11-0 up against Cyprus, and Spain 11-0 up against. Sorry, Spain 11-0 up against Cyprus, and the Swiss are 11-0 up against Guernsey. All in a row over there. So anyone doing the bonus ball, whether 11 is the lucky number for today for those countries, I'm not sure.
Well, who knows? Yes, it's only Ireland and the Isle of Man who are
Battling it out.
Yeah, Ireland are one shot in the lead. Although Zoe
Zoe
Stratton
looks like
does
she's holding
have
two on the
two
jack.
wonderful bowls on the jack there, she'll be happy with them. She keeps glaring at me in the commentary box to make sure I say something nice about her. So there it is for the listeners back home. She has two great bowls. On the 7th end of the first set, I can confirm Zoe Stratton is holding two, and the third bowl 4 feet short. My partner Stephen Kirkwood running for the back, and fortunately just catching a bowl to slow him down, otherwise I think he was probably sunk.
So the Netherlands holding one here,
Yeah.
the last end of the second set.
Skip Donovic, he's not far away. I think he's just going to dive, but he hasn't dived. He did dive down for the jack. It's a great bowl. Confirmation there that Ireland did hold on to Zoe's 2-shot bowls to win the first set against the Isle of Man. A great effort here from Saskia. Great bowl that's been put down there.
So that's a great set win there for Ireland, for the defending champions.
Yeah, they will be needing to win in 2 straight sets if they want to play themselves into any chance of contention. Dominic here is tight. Down the pitch side. And apologies as he walked directly in front of the camera. I didn't change it in time. The challenge that I find in these championships, Keris, is that I don't understand some of the languages that are being spoken, so I'm not quite sure what shots they're debating playing, which would be a bit more interesting for the viewers. The debate finished here for the Netherlands though, as Saskia swaps to her forehand down what would be the ditch side. She's played a great pace. Just finishing jack eye. Dom here.
Yeah, he's on a great line. I'm not sure if he's going to pick it up.
Oh, another good ball from Dom.
Possibly made up 3. Oh.
Changes the head somewhat for Saskia now to play into. This is her final bowl. She played a great opening bowl to potentially draw the shot, but she could be facing another 3 down here, Keris. And
yeah, she's played that with more conviction.
Yeah, not short. I think this might
quite sure
be
she's going to get off the line with that pace though,
just
unfortunately.
racing. So
Greg,
with
I'm going to
England, oh,
hand over. It comes to the end of the first set. Before you start the second set, hand over to Ross. Ross, I believe you've just been speaking to our BBC Radio Jersey correspondent.
well, I hope he talks. I hope he talks more sense here, Keris. That's all I can say.
That's good. Thank you very much.
No, thank you, Keris. I will
Thanks for
see you back tomorrow in the commentary box as
I'm
we
sure we will.
get through to the semi-final and the final.
Thank you very much, guys.
It must be cold. Ross has returned to the table in trousers.
Yes, that breeze is a bit nippy, Greg. Another excellent performance from England in the first set from what I did see.
Yeah, well, scoreboards don't lie. 15-2. Some good bowls from Netherlands, but every question that was asked, England had an answer for.
You'd expect nothing less.
Rory and Leo watching Mummy on the live stream back home will be delighted with that first set score. Mummy did say to say hello to the two boys watching. She's a little busy at this point in time, but
Yep.
bowling very well, even if she's left these two a fraction short.
Gens just under the line here, I think.
Yeah,
Good
started
pace.
off really well, Gens, and Switzerland 13-0 up on Guernsey in the first set over there.
Yes.
And only just getting caught on that high line. The first end of this set.
There is, looking across the rinks, Greg, there is some big scores in the first sets of these last set of group games.
Yeah, there are at this point, Ross. Keris was touching on it. If 11 was your lucky number in the lottery for the bonus ball, you're probably
You've been
going
to a winner.
to getting it.
England's already securing top spot in this group. Qualification to the semi-finals.
Dominic engaging with the crowd along the side as he walks up and down, which is nice to see. Did get one big nibble out of him from the commentary table, Ross, I'm pleased to tell you.
And he's not bad here, Greg.
That's a great first ball.
It's in for shot.
Yeah, played it at a good pace.
A little bit of room here for Saskia.
Interestingly, Annie off the green at this point in time, just having a quick word with Sandy. That was likely the same conversation that Sandy had with Dominic a couple of ends ago.
Saskia just under the line. Pace was pretty good.
Not quite sure how this has happened, Ross, but it has started raining again.
Yes. Dominic good again here, Greg.
Yeah, really good bowl.
Some excellent pace bowls.
If he keeps at it, he's definitely got a future in the sport. World number 18, looking for the ranking points, as Ross Owen was describing in the last session about what it means to them.
Yep. Good result here for Dom. We'll put him in the mix for the World Series final, I believe it is, in December in Club Barham. Ross, I'd imagine, is relatively nailed on to.
Oh, he still wasn't sure. He was a bit concerned with another BPL coming up where points are available. He wanted the points from here to try and consolidate his position. He was telling the viewers last time he was on the commentary. So Saskia facing a challenge to cut this England countdown. I think she's wide and heavy, Ross.
She's definitely wide,
she
Greg.
likes it.
Unfortunately. Looks like a 2 to England.
I think it's going to be a 2.
The second set. No, certainly convincing win for Wales in the first set over on rink 7 in the top of the table clash in the other group. So Wales at this point in time looking good to take spot, but as we've mentioned, it is sets play, and it only takes nicking a set by a shot, a good bowl on the tiebreak to snatch victory from the hands of defeat.
Oh, you sound like the England cricket team there, Ross. Oops.
You've got the camera moving from this morning, Greg.
The cameras are fixed, Ross, yeah. Emergency repairs at the end of each session. So far they're holding up quite well. Doesn't mean there is still the odd haywire, unfortunately.
Annie down a good track here.
Yeah, she's played this well.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
The rain has gone, Greg, which is good news for everyone in attendance.
In particular, my electrical equipment that's exposed to the elements, Ross. Cameras are wrapped up in cling film as a makeshift solution to the problem, just to make sure that I'm not told off for not being positive to all bowlers. Zoe Stratton from Ireland has another 2 bowls on the jack on the second end of the second set.
Must win game for Ireland, but again their fate is in the hands of other countries, unfortunately. And Spain look to have taken the first set against Cyprus.
Comfortably against Cyprus. Annie here just wants to keep running.
Slacking, yeah. Again, all over the track. The wind is a lot calmer than it was when we were sat here.
Yeah, no, it has.
9 o'clock session this morning, Greg.
It has, and I think the wind dying down has helped the wireless control of the mic. That's a fantastic bowl there from Jens. That gives Dominic something to think about. A quick look at the head from another angle. I appreciate the colour on this camera doesn't always turn out as nice, but just to see Jens bowl there right alongside the jack. Dominic's talking about keeping on the backhand. He's played a couple of beautiful just over the draw trails down that backhand in the first set.
Yeah, he'll be reaching. I
Couple
don't
of
think it'll be a
chances to lift the red ball.
Don't think it'll be a just smash it.
No.
He's
He's been very measured in his approach, I think it's fair to say this time, Ross.
It is positive. He's stalking it, Greg.
He's looking at it. He's looking.
He's
He's showing it to down. Oh, look at
it's a
that!
great
First
ball.
time.
Great.
First time. You can't fault that. And now
And goes for another little high five with Sandy Hazel at the back of the rink there.
well, it's good
Is there?
that Sandy's forgiven him, Ross, after his stint on the commentary yesterday. I thought
Well,
I thought we may have caused a few ruptions in the England camp with some of the topics that were discussed.
Well, Greg, it looks like they obviously Sandy was very quick to forgive Dom, as there is a lovely photo of them looking longingly into each other's eyes at the back of the rink from the previous session.
Is there? Well, we'll have to try and dig that one out. We should comment there that Saskia has drawn the shot. That's a great bowl from Saskia down that side.
That's a good response from Dom. It will finish out there.
Yeah, he wasn't sure it was going to get back, but it has. He's turned around a little bit in amazement. Camera angle still makes it look like it's the Netherlands bowl. From here, Ross.
Annie didn't seem to get. Well, that was a good bowl. She didn't seem to get too excited.
Yeah,
Greg.
unfortunately,
Saskia's
Saskia
very
is
close
reaching
again,
here, so she either wants
She
the
needs it
jack
clean, she's got it
and she
clean.
has got the jack
Oh.
clean.
Well,
That's
Greg,
a good bowl. I'm not so sure that we won't see.
could we see a bit of McVitie gold here?
He's asking it to
very
stay.
Great bowl.
He's taken the ball out.
Again, a very measured pace.
Yeah, Dominic McVitie in scintillating form. You can just see him having another chat with Sandy at the back there, and she's saying, "Yeah, well done, Dom. Well done. We knew you'd find that hand eventually."
Saskia will be looking to nick the shot back here, stop England going on a breakaway. She's very close, Greg.
She's got the
Oh,
gap
she's
between the
unlucky.
two.
Jack was worth a couple there.
As it stands, though, it is another two to England. 4-0 after 2 ends, Ross, of the second set.
It is another good start to the second set for England, who are looking very impressive at this point in time.
Yeah, and in the interest of balance, Ross, Wales on the far side against Turkey have barely put a ball wrong in this game. I've been watching with intent. Emma Gittins is hounding them round the jack with incredible frequency.
Well, Gregor, Dominic said he was on rink 7 earlier today and very much enjoyed it. He said it played wonderfully, and we both know that can be quite a tricky rink. So I can only say it's playing better down to the wind effect rather than our lack of ability. An excellent start from Annie.
Yeah, it's coming up short for Jens. I thought he had more in that as it went past the commentary table, I can't lie. Now, if she clears the orange balls,
she's maybe under it.
I think that was Dutch for same again.
He's on a better pace.
Just on the high side.
Just needs to get down. Annie opting to switch to the forehand, lift her own bowl over. Maybe just slip inside it.
She's definitely on the inside.
Excellent pace.
All the players just being suckered into the tight side down that hand today, Ross.
Earlier in the day, Greg, you might have got away with that line.
Yeah, now the wind has dropped a little.
And has dropped pace. Potentially looks like it's freed up a yard or so.
Oh,
look, Jans has got
here.
to be having a good look here. I think it's a great bowl.
He's unlucky to get the back of the red one, but it's a good second. That gives Saskia something to work with. 4-0 down, really wanting to win this end. Dominic walking down to the mat again with a smile on his face. He's been one very happy chappy this week, and with the way he's bowling,
can't blame him.
You can see why.
Dominic on his forehand.
He's saying, please tell me you sent this.
And if he could hear me, I could tell him he hasn't.
Yeah, absolutely. If he'd taken 5 steps further forwards, I think we'd have both told him he hadn't.
But doesn't change shot for Saskia. She can afford to be reaching here.
Yeah, any contact on the orange bowl, which I'll put back into display for the viewers in just a second.
Contact on the orange.
She's got a good pace here.
Jack herself. She's close, I think.
I think she's got a chance. She wouldn't get the jack herself, would she?
Oh, not that contact on the orange. Any contact other than that contact.
Really unlucky.
See Dom switch again. And the reaction, I would say, is a little quick. And it really is a little quick.
Dom, of course, a primary school teacher. And Annie works for the Bowls Development Alliance as a development officer. Great bowl from Sally Black, although she's taken it away from her other 2 bowls. Oh, sorry, I'll split the cameras the wrong way. As it happens, you didn't miss anything. Saskia's just over the pace.
Dom will be looking for another one in there if Saskia can get down to that red bowl. Landed away.
Oh, what's Dom doing
Ah,
here?
he's
She likes
played a very
it.
good bowl, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a class bowl.
That,
That makes it a bit harder for Saskia. She
Yeah,
probably
similar
wants to trail
shot.
the jack now rather than
yeah, turn the
land the
jack
bowl.
herself. She's got a nice little port in there, a couple of edges. No,
No,
oh
no,
no,
here's the call.
just on that high side. Pace probably good enough for the job.
Oh, nearly kicked that orange bowl in.
So it's another 2 for England, taking them into a 6-0 lead after 3 ends. Interestingly, Greg, in the other group this week, 4 teams going into this game could potentially qualify for the semi-finals.
Yes, Keris was going through the permutations before us, and I have to confess, I said I got enough to worry about with buttons in front of me, so she can keep the viewers up to date on what the permutations were. So I'm going to hand that job to you.
Well,
That's a great bowl from Annie.
Wales, Turkey and Spain were all tied on 15 points, with Ireland sitting in behind on 12. So Wales and Turkey are of course playing each other. Wales taking the first set and leading the second set 2-0. Spain taking the first set against Cyprus, which puts them in a good position. Interestingly, Greg, on that rink there was a tied end on the first end of the second set. And Ireland are 4-1 up over the Isle of Man after taking the first set. I have no idea on what it looks like on shots, I'm afraid.
Good ball for Annie. She doesn't want the half.
Yes, 3
She's
good
landed on
bowls,
her own bowl.
just slipping under the jack. This isn't too far away, Greg. He could do with the top side of it. He's got the top side of it.
He's got the top side. I
Played.
could just flip. I mean, the picture, the colour quality is not great there, but you can see.
It does give the viewers the view of what we can see from our commentary table. And it's nice to see the parasol rather stable.
Yeah, I do fear for it tomorrow, Ross.
Yeah, so
The weather forecast looks wild. Hopefully it won't ruin the semi-final and final of what has been a fantastic tournament.
it sure has. Just over the pace, I think.
Just over the pace. Yeah. And he confirming his line was good.
Little chance here for Saskia if she can hop on. A front hopper would be wonderful here. Let's say currently line 3. Just close the head down for Dom, because we know from his performance so far in this game he doesn't need a second invitation.
No, that's going to be a nuisance, I'd imagine, but I think we'll see Don just go underneath that.
Well, he's on a better pace, Greg.
Has he sent it?
No, he hasn't. So still 3 to Netherlands.
Sandy reaching for a notebook. Dom, just to note that bowl of yours. Saskia is going further this time, Ross. I think that's a good pace.
That is a good. It's going to count, Greg, and it is. Oh, it does make it a bit more difficult for Dom. Now, do we see her just smash it, or will he stick to the draw?
I'm not sure. He's potentially 4 down.
The draw is on. I think he can just slip round Saskia's last bowl and get to that orange shot bowl. We'll
Well,
know
we can
very,
take a
very
look.
soon. I think he's sticking to the draw.
But he has
He's got
drawn
more behind it.
very well.
He's on the high side.
And he's
just
really
on
good
the high
effort there.
side.
Interested. He needs it solid.
Wow,
It's a good
he
bowl.
did play it well.
It is a good bowl.
Still leaves a chance for Saskia.
Yeah, if she can lift that
Yep.
bowl out, could be worth 3 or 4, maybe 5.
I think if she stays, she can make a 5 here, which is just what the Netherlands need.
Big bowl.
Difficult shot. Well, she's gone a bit quicker, not worried about
Oh.
staying. Think
No,
on the
key
high
here is the
side.
count. I tell you what, Ross, she's
but-
not.
Oh,
Sure, nearly sent that Netherlands ball onto it. Well, they're reaching for the measure.
they are. Whatever happens, Tom will be happy there to.
Yeah, it's a
Reduce
big
that
save.
count.
He's played that.
Not forgetting, of course, Annie played 3 pretty good opening bowls at the start of the set, but the trail took it
Oh.
away from those bowls.
Confirmation there that was 1 to the Netherlands. Gives them a chance to do something.
I think we might be about to hear a cheer from behind us, Greg, as Graham Lemonnier absolutely nails it. Well, a ripple.
Muted enthusiasm, Ross, perhaps. I stick to that camera angle for a second, then actually we can see the home hero
Looking to rinse and
in
repeat.
the background. Netherlands have changed the mat length as we expected here. They've shortened it right up.
Oh, Graham shouting at his bowl. Well, Jan's just a little under there. And he wasting no time, and the change of jack length does not seem to have phased her, Greg.
No, it's fantastic. It's going to be difficult to get this England pair off the jack on any length, I think, Ross. They've been so steady throughout the whole competition.
Great weight from Jans.
Yeah.
Just on the high side.
Zoe Stratton again on the chat, Ross. She will definitely bemoan 2 games on the TV rink,
Yeah, of course we
which
did
will
see
no
that.
doubt end up being my fault.
We did see that excellent goal, the tie break this morning from Spanish skip Dave to steal the game away from the Irish, which unfortunately could be their downfall. However, for Spain, could be the bowl that ultimately sent them through. And he's switching to the forehand here.
She's
Very,
got the
very
legs, Ross.
close.
She's nailed the line this time.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
good end of leading.
Sandy giving it some applause, so she's happy. Dom's happy. Once again, he's got nothing to do as he gets to the mat. He's looking away, so he's not giving me the satisfaction of the bite, but I can tell the viewers it was there. It was there.
And a little shake of the head, just to confirm.
And he
Indeed.
knows it. And he knows it.
But Saskia with the first chance here to set Dom a challenge.
I think she's on that high line, Ross, but
She might get a bit of help here.
Oh, not quite
Weight was
enough.
very good.
No. Tom's saying he doesn't want to knock it in, does he? He's correct. No.
Dom confidently saying, play what you see. There's the call from Annie, and Dom confidently saying, I don't know. Well, he'll just
Oh,
take all the danger away.
he's apologising for that one quite rightly. He's got 9 fingers up, and I think that's how many feet he was running when he collided with that jack.
Makes
He's
it
done
very
a decent
difficult for
thing and
Saskia.
apologised, though. And it's just saying
Always.
to slow down. I don't think it was a bad effort on pace, if I'm honest. Dom confidently saying it's going to be the same bowl, Ross. So
And a bit fortunate to nose the jack with his first bowl, Greg. I think it's
well, that's where it was.
the right kind of shot.
And he knows it. Dom's really good at engaging with the bank. Well, just needs to bend a little more.
I think that one is a little quick.
Yeah, just that yard over, 4 feet over.
Yeah, I think.
Like you said,
As
it
Annie
wasn't
says.
easier. Wasn't easy for Saskia, that.
Dom getting his bowl away nice and quickly. He's just got to clear the front, I think.
Which he... Oh, twice in one end.
He does have his.
In one end. He's
does
got
have
his
his
hand
hand
in
up.
the air again.
Quick look across the ranks. Wales 3-1 up on Turkey after 3 ends of the second set. Switzerland and Guernsey 2-all after 3 ends. Cyprus 1 shot up on Spain after 2 ends. And Ireland 7-2 up in the Isle of Man. And the local favourites Graham and Sally 3-all after 3 ends with Israel. Just over the pace, I think, but
Oh, that's not a
very
bad start,
fractionally. Oh,
And it's changed hand
did
and
not indicate he was happy with that one.
I said, oh no, sorry, and it's easy to see why.
Annie looking to lose a yard. Line was all over it.
Looks good to me, Ross.
Yeah, very good. Very good leading.
And he's found the weight again here, Ross.
Just a little quicker, I think, Greg. But again.
And I'm afraid to say has missed the line.
Excellent pace. Again, head nicely set up by Annie for Dom. Look to just tidy this up with his first bowl. He's just over the pace as well. Saskia a chance here to nick the shot back. Don't think she sent it, Greg.
Not on this occasion, Ross, which is a shame because the line's pretty good. It's not been easy to feather a line down that side.
Dom switching to the backhand. First impression is Rhodes pretty decent, but he's not sent it either. I don't
he's
think.
just lacking the last bit. The road was all over it. He did the hard part.
Well, I think it's still lacking, Greg. Line is
Yeah.
even better than our first bowl, but still looking for that yard. Dom's down a good track again, I think.
No.
Yep.
Through the gap. His pace was exceptional, you have to say.
I think Saskia's just unfortunately pulled this one under the line.
Yeah, she doesn't like that one.
Which will mean that it's at least a 2 to England.
Yeah, Annie looks like she's looking for more.
Confirms the second set anyway, Greg. And an excellent bowl from Ireland, Stephen Kirkwood on ring 3 there. Been lucky with the weather again today, really, Greg. Despite the strong gusting winds, we've stayed relatively dry.
Well, you did.
Well, yes,
The last session did get quite a heavy downpour.
so Annie getting us underway on the last end. Okay, it's a pretty good start. A couple of feet shy. But this looks like a good response from Jan.
Just that couple of feet, same as Annie's bolt. Great adjustment from Annie here. And I'm not sure he's done any better this time, Ross.
Unfortunately not, Greg. And again, a very
Absolutely
nice
superb.
end of leading.
Absolutely superb.
Annalise Dunham. Jens, has he got an answer?
I don't think
Can
he's
the Netherlands
up,
finish in
Ross.
style?
I don't think he's
He's
up.
going to be looking to Saskia.
Dominic's first ball.
Yeah, he's good here, Greg.
If he catches
If
that
he
red one.
turns the white round the corner.
He has turned the
very,
right round
very
the corner.
good.
You can see how that changes the head from the limited angle we've got.
As you say, Annalise has led very, very well in this game, but Dom has consolidated the positions ahead excellently
Yeah,
too.
credit. We can take that as a good ball.
One away. Probably, unfortunately for the Netherlands, probably doesn't help much.
Anything, it might make it worse.
Dom, similar bowl here. And he's pretty good again, I think, Greg.
Yeah,
if he misses that front orange.
Just a little shy on pace.
a strong performance from Ireland over there on rink 3, finishing, well, playing the last end 8-2 up.
I'm not quite sure where the jack is, Ross, but if it's in the middle of those 3 pink bowls, Zoe Stratton has loved rink 3.
The jack is in the middle of those 3 pink bowls, Greg.
Saskia
Saskia's very close, needs her bowl. Oh,
No,
she's unlucky.
That is
Very unlucky.
shockingly bad luck. It's taken 14 ends, but it does look like Dominic sorted the line on this hand, Ross.
Yeah, good
Very
finish.
good bowl. 3 great woods to finish.
Well, Greg, I asked you earlier, and having just commentated on this game, are you going to move away from the fence you were on earlier on who you think may win?
Unless they meet each other in the semi-final, Ross, I think it'll be a Wales-England final.
So you are firmly on that fence. I do hope you watch those splinters.
Yeah, I am on the fence, and I'm afraid you won't get me coming down in a hurry. Saskia.
No, I do agree, Greg. Both the Welsh pair and the English pair look very, very strong. And the way it stands, although Turkey are fighting back in this second set against Wales, there is only 1 shot in it. But currently, as it stands, if they both top the group, they will be on opposite sides of the draw in the semi-finals.
Yeah, we'll just transition quickly back to the Titan Wealth screen. Again, a big shout out to Titan Wealth for all their support of this event. We're getting to the final 2 games to come tomorrow, 9 o'clock and 12. If you are in Jersey, please feel free to come down and support, even if there is no local interest. The standard down here is brilliant. Let's try and put on a big Jersey welcome and atmosphere for the play that is out on the green. Please come and brave the elements. To all of you tuned in this afternoon, you've witnessed some fine bowling there from England against the Netherlands. 2-shot victory, 2-set victory, sorry. And we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock for the semi-finals. Thanks for joining me in the commentary box again, Ross.
Thank you.
And I'm going to try and get all this electrical equipment in before that next rain cloud comes over. So